Hi, this is Chris O'Malley, CEO of Compuware. I want to take a few moments to talk to you about our January release that we've just gone through. It's a redefining moment for the company. I think it's worth taking a few minutes to kind of explain what we've done. Before I start in talking about the deliverables that we've announced here, I want to talk a little bit about the context. We see a market, specifically our customers, fighting it out in the digital economy, and you're seeing a lot of startups taking advantage of the fact that a lot of, kind of the Fortune 3000 are having a difficult time to do the things necessary from an algorithmic standpoint in mobile and in digital actually to thrive. And part of that problem is related to the mainframe itself. And there's some factors at play there that we think have to be solved. And we've obviously taken a big step towards that end with the January launch. So if you think about the mainframe, the mainframe for Fortune 3000 companies is still the bedrock from a system of records perspective. All the back-end transactions are done there. The most valuable data, the most valuable IP that the organizations themselves have created are on that platform. It's incredibly secure, incredibly efficient. There's nothing close to it in terms of the enterprise IT, in terms of the total cost of ownership by rates of transaction levels. The things like scalability of that platform, the reliability, unquestioned. But the one issue that has been kind of haunting it and is becoming increasingly problematic, it hasn't been viewed as being agile and nimble. So when you look at these organizations that are Fortune 3000 and what they're trying to do to remake themselves as inventors, you see oftentimes a culture of DevOps, these renegade developer artisans that are coming into the mix, that are trying to invent new value props by which these companies can go to market. And many of them want to or need to use the mainframe as part of that. If you're disadvantaging yourself as a large organization to not use the mainframe and all its IP to compete against upstarts and startups, you're probably going to lose that game. You're going to win it by creating an unfair advantage where you can basically take all of your assets within IT and use them in a collective, orchestrated way to get the best kind of offerings to your customers. So we saw a need to basically bring the mainframe forward, making it not just secure and reliable and efficient, but making it agile and nimble. So if you see the last 4 quarters in terms of our deliverables before January, you saw us with the Topaz brand getting rid of the esoteric differences of the mainframe platform, bringing things like visualization to it so that somebody who doesn't know the applications or doesn't even know the platform can be effective and master these assets very, very quickly. But we also understood that it can't stop there, that the mainframe clearly has to go mainstream. So we've taken another step, if you will, to go up to the edge of the platform to make the mainframe from an application development perspective different only in syntax from any other platforms. Basically reducing it down to the trivial difference of COBOL versus C versus Java. Then when we get to the edge of the mainframe and looking then beyond that in terms of how do we in a sense normalize ourselves in the eyes of the DevOps world, we're starting to partner with the usual sets of suspects that DevOps people know. Companies like Splunk, companies like AppDynamics, technologies like Jenkins, products like SonarQube, companies like SonarSource, Atlassian with Jira and Confluence, which are a known kind of world to the DevOps folks out there, and making sure that we're sharing content with those products so that, again, we're bringing the mainframe into the fold of DevOps to make it the equal of any other platform and difference only in syntax. So this is a very big change for us as a company to start embracing open source, nearly open source, highly productive products kind of in the DevOps world, and making sure that the mainframe is remade to obviously support those products and integrate with those products, but then in the mainframe itself be no different than any other platform. We think this is a resounding change within the market where for years and years, IBM mainframe environments have operated in a siloed way with their own culture, with their own strategies, with their own products. We're breaking down those walls and getting this platform now to work in a more malleable, more flexible, more agile way to support the demands that our customers have within the marketplace. So again, I hope you share the excitements with us, and I encourage you to talk to our sales folks to learn more about all these announcements that we've made here in the last few days. Thank you.